You're listening to The Ryback Show. Feed me more. Feed on the table, yeah, that's what. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening from. I almost botched up my own introduction there. Good morning, guys. We got a great show for you today here. Phoenix Marie will be joining me very, very, very shortly. But first thing first, paying the bills. Feed Me More Nutrition, available on feedmemore.com and Amazon, guys. Our Black Friday sale has begun. Use discount code Black Friday 30 to save 30% on Feed Me More Nutrition. That is running until November 29th. And take advantage of these huge sales. Stock up. We have gift cards now available on the menu on feedmemore.com as well. If you want to give someone the gift of Feed Me More Nutrition, you are able to do that. All fan mail, please send, or gift cards and gifts you want to send to the Big Guy P.O. Box 752-740, Las Vegas, Nevada 89136. Fuel Meals, personal meal prep service, meal prep at your doorstep. You can save 15% with discount code The Big Guy. Personal videos on Cameo from me, cameo.com/The Big Guy Ryback. Podcast reviews, the audio reviews on iTunes and Stitcher are greatly appreciated, guys. If you can get those in, it really, really helps out the show. If you can take a minute or two and leave a nice review if you want. Teespring, all merchandise for Feed Me More Nutrition, The Big Guy Ryback. Teespring.com, the Feed Me More store on that. My book, Wake Up, It's Feeding Time, available on Amazon in paperback, Audible, and Kindle format. Friends of the show, Zevia, Stevia Sweetened Soda, The Farmer's Dog, real dog food for your pets. That's the dog food Sophie and little guy are on. They love it and have noticed a nice difference in them with that. And then they're a good group of people. And they reached out when Sophie had her neck surgery and sent flowers and went above and beyond. It was a very nice gesture on their part. Trupanion, pet insurance that I use for Sophie and little guy. If you love your pets, look into pet insurance, guys. It is something that will, whether you use Trupanion or not, it really, really is top notch. And it saved Sophie's life. So I'm big on pet insurance. BioAccelerator, the stem cell company that has helped me get my health back. I'm going down for my last round in February, early February, as long as everything stays on track here with the world. And if you have a loved one or if you yourself is in pain, guys, check them out. Hit them up on Instagram or Twitter. BioAccelerator, or Austin Aries also works for BioAccelerator, and they can give you some information on if maybe there's something you guys on working together on addressing your health needs. Follow me on social media. I'm at Ryback on Twitter. No blue checkmark verification quite yet. Still waiting for Twitter to get that back. Instagram, The Big Guy Ryback 22. TikTok, The Big Guy Ryback 22. Snapchat, Ryback 247. And on Instagram, The Ryback Show, Ryback TV, and Feed Me More Nutrition. All right. How's everyone doing today? Thank you guys for joining. We're just waiting for Phoenix to join in. She had messaged me a little bit ago and said she would be in here very, very shortly. So we could do a couple questions before we are joined by the beautiful Phoenix Marie. The Twitter verification, I believe, will happen eventually. I hope that Twitter's been a very odd platform for me from the very beginning with that. And since leaving WWE with the whole them trying to have me sign everything over to them and not, and then my social media becoming suppressed. It's a very real issue. But again, Twitter's been non-responsive. That it's not, it sucks, quite frankly. You would think, we'd be able to get that resolved, but it is what it is. Taking a look, seeing as people are joining in live here as we broadcast on Ryback TV, and I'm Ryback Rules on Twitch as well, guys. shout out to all the fans over in India. We have a great fan base over there, and I thank you guys very much for all your love and support. Taking a look here. Phoenix is running late as always. Thank you. We got a very nice Thanksgiving Day video coming out here as well for you guys that I really, really enjoyed doing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring Phoenix Marie.
Hello.
Hola, how are you?
I'm good. Why is there like a weird delay to this or something? I don't know. Your voice sounds weird.
What do you mean my voice sounds weird? It's my voice.
Actually.
It might be, or how are you on your house Wi-Fi?
No, I had to turn it off because it wasn't working.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That might be what it is on that, because I'm hardwired in. That's why hopefully you sound all right on my end. So
as long as I sound good, then we're good.
Yeah, there is a slight little thing on here I can tell, but we'll be all right. You're gonna hold your phone the whole time?
Yeah.
Your arm's gonna be dead by the time this is over, Phoenix.
Solos I do, we're good.
Everybody, I'm sure everyone's gonna appreciate that.
Oh jeez.
What's been going on?
Nothing much. I'm at the apartment that I have. Well, I have it for my niece who's here. So she is spoiled, and now we're at this point where she's decided she wanted to come to Vegas. So I got her own apartment.
You bought your niece an apartment, or you're renting it out for her? Why? So what does she do, work wise?
Bring her in.
The what?
You want her to come over? I can have her come talk.
Yeah, Phoenix, you're allowed to do whatever. This is the Ryback show live. There's really no.
No, come here, say hi. You have to say hi.
How old is your niece?
She's 19.
Is she? Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Does Phoenix spoil you on everything?
Yeah.
It is coronavirus season though, so that is very kind of you, Phoenix.
Yes, exactly. So I brought my cooties to her. See, so she's in school to be a doctor.
Oh wow, okay.
So I figured if she continues doing great, acing all of her classes, then I could afford her an apartment.
Is she learning nutrition also as a doctor?
Actually, she's been in the office working with my nutritionist in the wellness center. So
Oh yeah?
And she has a personal trainer, so she's training. So she's gonna be like really fit and like dope.
Most doctors don't know about nutrition. That's the thing. Nutrition's the key to a lot of things. I
know. Like feed me more nutrition?
That too. But no, but just like from a health standpoint, like a lot of the problems we have, there's what was the thing I was reading the other day? Like a lot there were a lot of the problems that we have now didn't exist.
Oh yeah, like the childhood diabetes was not a thing.
Yeah.
At the insulin birth, right? You're type 1, but you're right.
What kind of diet do you follow?
I'm not vegan, I'll tell you that.
No, it's been established, Phoenix, that you love meat.
You kick you off just for that.
You set it up. I wasn't going to say anything, and then you threw the shot at the vegan community.
And remember, I used to be vegan for years, a long time ago. So,
you were vegan?
Yeah. From age probably 15 to 22.
Wow. What made you start at that age, and then what made you stop?
I'll laugh. So I had to do dishes, right? That was my chore. And I saw all the fat left over from the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay with bacon at the time. And I was like, oh, this is disgusting. And then another week happened. And then again, I didn't eat, I didn't wash my dishes. And I was like, you know what? This shit is disgusting. This isn't my body. It looks like that. And I stopped eating meat.
So then what made you what made you go back to it after that? Because that's like a pretty defining moment at a young age.
Yeah. And no one else in my family was vegan. Everyone else.
Oh, that's tough.
And like I just supplement a lot with beans and stuff like that, right? The luteins, and I ended up I had a health issue where I was very, very anemic, and the doctor, obviously not being open minded, like, listen, you need to go ahead and just start eating meat. It's the only way it's going to help you.
See, that's odd though, because there's so many ways to get iron.
Yeah, and I mean, I was in every meal, so there's like protein and iron. I was still doing some cheeses. That was like the only like non-vegan thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But that's because I just had lab work done and everything came back really good. But I take like a whole food iron supplement as well, but at that time, who knows? I don't know what kind of. I'm sure there are iron supplements, but they're not the same. Like I do a whole food iron supplement, which my body it works really really well. But back then, because there weren't made as many choices though vegan wise as there are now, as far as what they're making, but like all the foods I look at, there's such a wide array of foods that I'm learning about, like flax seeds, chia seeds, nutritional yeast, and all this stuff. Like I cook way better now than I ever have because I'm using so many cool new things and a lot more seasonings and oregano and paprika and things that I never like really.
Well, you have to season it, otherwise it doesn't have any taste for half the shit.
No, I don't see. Like, I don't mind it. Like, it doesn't. I don't know what. Like, this has like been. But see, I'll use like the Beyond Meats and stuff. But I'm not eating those every meal. And it's just I was like, I'm doing a lot of vegetables, and like I love it. Like I've noticed such a difference. I don't know if you could tell how much younger I've gotten since last time we've seen each other. I'm the modern day Benjamin Button.
He's like, it's true. It's true.
You're like, okay, enough.
No, it's true. No, like you do actually. I can tell your skin looks a lot more radiant.
It is. My eyes too. They're like I've noticed in photos. I go, whoa. So, but we'll see.
Abs are coming in, so that's a good sign.
The what?
Abs.
Your abs are coming in?
Mine are already there. Yours look.
Mine are okay. I'm physically pretty close. Like I got a little ways to go still, but I'm pretty good. So
well, your stem cells the last time you told me. So when are you doing that?
February 8th is the when I'm supposed to go down. It's scheduled to BioAccelerator in Columbia, but that all depends on what's going on with all of this because it was supposed to be in April this year. Like I was already planning on being back. And so like so that's one thing, coronavirus, but I don't like freak out over that. I'm like, whatever, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Like just keep doing what I've done. And like, I'm only going to keep getting better and better, but I'm hoping they don't shut the borders down again.
I know.
Because Columbia did. And then I'm like, well, my back's all better. I'm just they're giving me one more round. Like my shoulder will that'll help. But that was mostly scar tissue that we found. I get the 3-hour massage every week. I told you, and like I can't even say the word massage to you without laughing. I can see your face.
I'm just proud of you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Phoenix. It's
all of your body. You're just taking care of it.
All of it, the total body, just completely rejuvenated. And how many bedrooms is that apartment?
2 masters.
2 masters?
Yeah, it's at the Grand Mercy, so it's really nice.
I don't know where that is.
Sunset and 215 or
okay.
So it's nice.
Do you think there's going to come a point your niece is going to keep taking advantage of you like this, or like when do you like?
Well, she's going to get a job whenever she's done. She's also decided to take EMT school while she's out here, so the same one I went to. So I'm like,
yeah.
As long as someone's going to continue to grow, I want to offer her things I never had, right? Like I didn't have money growing up. I couldn't afford colleges. Like,
yeah.
Not to go to UCR. So I'm like, why not just take care of her? I can't.
You got to have incentives set up though where it rewards you back. That's the key.
Listen, she's taking care of me when I'm old. That's easy.
Yeah. See, you're setting yourself up for that's going to be man, you say that 19 and I look and I'm like, because I feel so young still, but I see like time is going by. Like we're getting older, Phoenix.
No, I'm not. I'm 12.
You were 41 this year, correct?
Fuck you. I was not. I'm a nice 39.
You're still 30. Yeah, we're still in our 30s. So this is
until next. Good.
It's the beginning of a new era.
You know what? I only get better, so I'm good with it.
You have, but you like so you're back now. Like you're back. The cam soda's great, right? You do everything with that.
Stuff anymore. I do strictly browsers and browsers plus, and
Oh, so wait, you stopped the cam soda.
I don't do camming. No.
No, so you went back because I know you went back to. So you're strictly a Brazzers girl now. Because you were doing well on cam soda though.
Oh yeah, no, I made really good money. It was fun. It's just, and like browsers plus will have me do a cam show here and there just for my fans, but I don't know. It's just not my thing. And people love me whenever I like playing myself shit, but I'm just like, man, I don't want to do it.
It's a lot of work though, setting that stuff up, doing stuff on your own. Where like when you work for someone, like they kind of set it up for you, don't they? And you just have to then you just have to perform essentially and not worry about just show up and.
Yeah, and like they want you to like try and milk money out of fans, and I'm like, listen, just give me money. I'm gonna fuck myself. Like we're pretty good on this. We all know how this works. And so I don't know. I just don't like begging for money from fans. Like that's just not. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna slowly get undressed, and every time I take something off, tip me, and we're good.
Yeah. Well, Brazzers is just more. You're working for a promotion. It's essentially like it's very similar to wrestling.
Yes.
Whereas they're the WWE of porn, essentially.
That's worth buying, and this way they can control it.
Who's the Vince McMahon of Brazzers then?
Ooh, the owner MindGeek, because he owns Pornhub, he owns all of it. So.
Oh, this guy. I wonder how much is he worth? You think?
Billions.
Probably worth more than Vince because the porn industry is.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely worth more than Vince. But Vince, you know, as far as non-adult commercial entertainment, kills it. So.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But then you look at the divas that are half dressed fucking wrestling each other, and it's like, why can't I be a diva? Fuck that.
Well, I do have a proposition. I'm telling you, there is something that we've talked about in the past. Cody Rhodes is actually fully aware. This was discussed years ago when me and Cody left WWE, and we ended up on the same. I was on a UK tour. He went on a different UK tour. We ended up doing this same show where we had got to share a car. And like we had a drive together, and I think that there was James Storm, this other wrestler, was with us as well. But in the car, and I was really this was me at my worst, like hurt wise. So, but joking around about characters, and in like me and Cody, we used to in Louisville. We had a group. We'd always talk about like wrestling, and like we'd have ideas. But the idea is Big Daddy Ryback, but. And at the time, it was Big Daddy Ryback with Phoenix Marie. And in kind of like my version, it would be my version of a superstar Billy Graham, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, where it would be Big Daddy Ryback. But then I got the catchphrases and I know how it would go. But I've stepped it up since then. I think if I did that character eventually, I would want you, Kendra Lust, and Kimmy Granger as the trio.
Oh, where did Kimmy fit in this?
I like Kim. Well, there's also, I want to do a video with me, you, and Kimmy, a food video where I could title the video "Threesome Mukbang." She likes to do the burritos in the car, so I'll do the vegan food. You girls go crazy with all the meat you can handle, and we'll just have a nice little threesome mukbang video.
I like how you said all the meat you can handle. Good job, man.
Yeah, and I'll be doing vegan cheap food. So
I actually prefer my burritos to be vegan.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you do some plant-based stuff still.
I definitely I love veggies. Like that's my shit.
So wait, back to this wrestling thing. Do you have an issue with any of these other two girls, Kimmy and Kendra? Can you work with them?
Well, I mean, first anal, and I fucked Kendra a million times. She's one of my friends, so.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like now wrestling. If we go to AEW, and this would be down the line after I'm back after initially. And Big Daddy Ryback, and I start really maybe this is my heel persona, my bad guy persona with the trio. Are you three going to be able to act professionally backstage, Phoenix? I got Tony Khan, we got Arn Anderson and Dean Malenko. We got a lot of people I respect back at that backstage. Are you going to be able to conduct yourselves in a professional wrestling? I can't have you guys getting me in trouble.
I mean, what if I want to bang them out in the bathroom?
I don't see this character having a very long run, unfortunately.
Why?
It would be
AEW. They're totally fine with sex.
they're way more in tune with today. They have like different performers. They're more in tune with everything going on in the world compared to like WWE, where Vince is a lot older, and when you get older, you become outdated if you don't keep up with the times. Like so they have their finger on the pulse much more, which is why I think this could work there.
Yeah, I mean, we've discussed this before, and I said so.
The catchphrase would be,
"Oh no,
Big Daddy Ryback," and it would be, "This goes." You guys would be like by me. I'd be in the ring, and this will be really, really intense also. But it would be, "This goes to all my hungry hoes out there. Big Daddy Ryback is your meal ticket. Feed me if you need me." And you guys kind of like bow down on your knees when I'm kind of in that, and then do the feed me more thing. But we'd work it all out. But that's kind of the, Big Daddy Ryback. And you guys always call me Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
but Daddy."
See, you got it down already. This is ratings on TV right here, Phoenix.
I mean, I like saying "Daddy." It's like one of my favorite things. So you're good.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Okay. It would be enjoyable if you girls would get in fights over me occasionally on TV.
Yes.
For my attention, you want Big Daddy's attention.
Well, you can just be like, "Listen, who's my number one bitch today?" And then we all fight.
That would be. You guys don't even go by your names. It's number 1, number 2, number 3.
Who's number one, ho?
You guys be you, Phoenix.
I mean, hello, ain't no one fucking taking me. I'll beat their bitch's ass.
But then the other two aren't going to be happy about this. They're not. That we got to get them to. We got to have to. And Kendra will be really hard to negotiate with. We're going to have to keep this. All has to be affordable for the promotion too. So we'll see how it goes. But you could potentially still have a run in wrestling, Phoenix.
Yes. I start my hockey on Monday, so
Yeah, you're still doing the hockey thing. I saw that. You said they're going to be actually recording the game.
Yeah, isn't that neat?
So wait, you joined a hockey league here in Vegas, correct?
City National Arena, yeah.
All guy league, right? Isn't that weird? This is like, I feel like this has to be an odd scenario. You're playing hockey with all these dudes. You're in the locker room with them, right?
Yeah, I'm the only female in the locker room.
You guys get changed in there and everything. Like, does the conversation ever come up? Like, this is like, for a lot of these guys, I'm sure they're going to town on themselves to you every other night.
We're sponsored by Brazzers, so I got them a free password, right? So the whole team has like a Brazzers login. And it's so funny because you go to it and like you can see the search history. And one time I went to it and they're like, my name popped up and I was like, yeah, no, we're good. I'm never going to look at your guys' search history. I have my own logins. We're good. But we've definitely had discussions with like, well, Alexis Fox, she comes to all my games. She's my number one cheerleader. Like legitimately comes and cheers.
I love Alexis. Yeah, no, she's.
And then Joe, her PA, goes.
Yeah.
And who else goes? Like I've had Alexis Monroe come. They all just want to go watch me play. But all the dudes, like they all know, we all had the conversations. Brazzers actually sponsored the team this year. So it helps with like registration fees and tournament fees and buying the jerseys. So the jerseys are sick. I'll get you one. This
is incredible to me, this whole thing. So I would imagine all the guys are all really cool with you.
Oh,
has anybody crossed the line yet?
No, not at all. And it's funny because one, like he's friendly and like he knew who I was right away. And they just joke around. They're like, yeah, they're like, how about that Maserati? How about the GTR? How about this? How about that? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, we know how you have nice things. And this is before I told the whole team. So eventually I was just like, we should just have Brazzers sponsor the team. And they're like, what? And I'm all, yeah, you guys already know. You've been jerking off to me. So at least this way you guys get a free login. We get jerseys paid for. Like, get off my jock. Like, don't pay.
Is there anybody on the team now, Phoenix? 'Cause I know you're a very aggressive woman. Is there anybody on the team, maybe bald-headed with facial hair that has caught your eye?
I can't look at the dudes that way on my team.
So you're actually strictly professional for the hockey.
It's funny because, like, you know, they're good-looking guys. Most of them are, actually. It's just like, I play hockey with you. I'm not trying to fuck up my team.
You've never once, like, in the locker room, you now, are you what's the word? I'm the cockgazer.
Like,
Are you when you're in the locker room with these guys? Are you measuring them up in the locker room, Phoenix? How's this work?
God, they put the cups in. The guys are like this. They're like, yeah, don't mind me, and they're just like accentuating it, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you serious right now? And they're just like, well, you know, we have to get it ready. And like, he likes to like try and pull it hard and then like put it in. I'm like, it's a fucking like jock strap, dude. Like, really?
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. What do you mean the guy tries to pull it hard?
So they all wear cups, and over like underneath, so the shorts go to here, and then the cup goes inside the short.
Yeah, no, I know how. I'm an athlete. I know how the cups work, Phoenix. I'm not.
You have to wear a cup when you wrestle?
No, God, no. That's fake. That would fighters. A lot of fighters wear them. I wore it though for baseball, all playing baseball growing up, and then football. We were supposed to, but it was a pain in that. I remember sometimes I didn't wear it for football, but football you should actually with those helmets and.
Oh, a helmet to the dick.
Oh yeah, the helmet shot. Yeah, it was baseball for sure. All grown up baseball. That was always had to go shopping for new jock straps because those things you'd have to switch those out pretty often.
And it's like, wham! Often was your penis growing? Is that why?
The what?
The penis was growing? Is that why?
Could have been in high school. No, I just don't know. I don't remember why. I just remember in football, not everyone wore, but baseball for because I've been hit with a baseball. Like you don't want to. It's not good.
The other areas, so we're good.
Yeah. So there's nobody on the team then that you're just this is straight up professional, just a good time. Do you wear makeup at all for these games?
No. Sometimes if I like leave a set or something like that, then I'll have makeup on.
Wait, hold on. You leave the set and go straight to the hockey sometimes.
So I died because I had just done a scene with Jaden Cole, a girl, and we shot it on our phone. So I actually had the scene on my phone, and they're like, "Why aren't you actually skating today?" And I was exhausted from shooting, and I had something else to do too. So I just came by to pick up my jersey. And they're looking at me and they're like, "You're not going to play?" And I was like, "Listen, I already did my lifting today." And I was like showing them. And they're like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "I know."
So when you go straight from the set, do you hit the showers first before the game?
I always shower after a scene.
The what?
I always shower after a scene.
On the set that they have that available where you did. Okay.
Whether there's not a shower.
I'm just asking. I don't know this. Not aware of some of this.
Well, because like my biggest thing too is I don't want to bring my work home with me, right? Like imagine if I had someone there, like I was fucking at home and I come like freshly fucked. Now, some guys like that and that's okay. But I'm just like, no, I want to be fresh. Thanks.
So are you any good at hockey?
I am good.
You are. You're a very competitive person.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you rank yourself on your team as far as are you better than the guys or do you
because we have some guys that are like really, really good.
Top notch, yeah.
Newer. I would say I'm in the top 1/3 of the team.
Okay.
Oh.
Have you scored any goals yet or
I almost had one. I was so fucking pissed. Oh, I was so mad.
So no goals yet. You're 0 for the season. How many games in are you?
This is my 3rd season.
Okay.
Right? So defense isn't supposed to score.
Yeah.
So I just keep the puck up.
Have you scored in 3 years?
Yeah, I have, but
okay.
Season, so yeah.
Just checking.
Team. I will say though, there's some guys on the other teams pretty high.
Oh, well, I never. So does that become an issue where the guys get you up against the boards during the game and maybe grind into you a little, like check you into the boards? How does that work?
Oh, I've been slammed to the boards twice in all 3 seasons, and like
do you tell them to follow it up by choking you?
I was like, "Come on, what?" And it's actually one of the guys that I thought was hot that actually slammed me against the wall. I was like, "Ooh, damn!" I was like, "This is my type." Okay.
Did you get his number after the game? How does that? What do you guys?
Oh no, like the guys on my team, like, they're very protective over me. So, like, the guy hit me, and then they were, like, aiming for him the whole time. I'm like, stop fucking trying to hit this dude. Like, it's fine. Probably did because he liked me, like, in high
I
school.
want him to have all his teeth when I see him later.
Right? You don't know that has all their teeth.
This is so. Where do you play the games at here?
City National Arena where the Knights play.
Wait, the T-Mobile.
With City National, so all their practicing and all their scrimmages and stuff are at that.
Is that the one in Summerlin?
It's there. You can
Okay.
do that. No excuses.
The what now?
You can come now because there's no excuses.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. I mean, well, there is. I'm always doing stuff.
I see how it is.
That's a big commitment to go. That'd be like 4 hours of my day.
It's 2 hours of your day.
How long to get there? About 40 probably there, 40 back.
I've driven. My house is right next to the City National.
At least half an hour. So at least an hour of driving there. That's 3 hours.
Okay. And
Shower, get ready, have to come down, sign autographs after the game. That's 4 hours.
they actually leave the bar open for us. So.
Oh, really? What is Phoenix Marie's drink of choice? If a guy sees Phoenix Marie out and a guy wants to get you a drink, what is that? What is the drink of choice?
3. Ready? 1942 tequila, right?
Yes.
Macallan, 18 years or older. So rare cast Macallan is like my favorite, or Reflections. Not cheap, guys. Pappy Van Winkle. Like, if you go on and get me some Pappy, like, we definitely fuck. And on third date rule, there's 3. You have to 3 dates.
Very nice.
Sometimes.
Have you tried the Rocks tequila, the Terramana tequila yet?
No, I did. Was it Michael Jordan's or Magic Johnson? One of the two with the Sakaro. It's actually really, really good.
I had a bottle of it. I used it because I'm not a huge tequila drinker. I could do a little bit, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad at all. I'd had Connor's Irish whiskey. I'm not an Irish whiskey fan.
It's so funny. Marcus Deegan's podcast the other day, and he's sponsored by Proper 12. So I got a bottle of it.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, because I like whiskey. It's just I prefer more of I love like Gentleman's Jack. What was it? Woodward Reserve, like those kind.
Yes.
Those are all if I'm going to have a little, but it's not bad at all. It's just I'm not an Irish. I've had other Irish whiskeys, and I think it's just more. If I drank it more, I might. But I'm more of a red wine guy, anyways. Just have a little red wine. And
I spent $8,000 in Napa 2 weekends ago.
Wait, I'm concerned about you. So hold on.
Why?
We're gonna Phoenix. Life is good right now. You're back in everything. Like, there's gonna come a point though. Like, do you feel? And this is, I don't know. You have your job. You have your regular job as well. Do you ever fear that, because you spend a bit of money
Every now and then, yes.
Yeah, but are you concerned that, like, at any point that, like, say, because time does go by, like the career can't be forever, right? Well, it can be, I guess, if you wanted to.
Oh, actually, Lisa Ann, Julia Ann, they're still going. They're in their late 40s, but ultimately, do you want to? No, but I actually am buying property in Montana. I'm opening a ski resort. So
Are you really?
I got monies.
You're creating cash flow coming in there.
And I love Montana. Like, I would move there tomorrow. So
No, me too. Hold on. Before we get to Montana, because I actually wrote that down and I did want to talk about that. So you spent $8,000 in Napa Valley? How do you spend $8,000 out there?
Buy really expensive wine.
Is it all wine taste testing, but you could also buy bottles that I'm taking out there?
But so I spent, like, we did French laundry, so that's like $400 a dinner, but it's 9 courses, and then obviously you buy wine, so there's another, like, I want to say we spent $2,000 in wine there, and then I did Abacus from ZD Wine, and those are $1,000 to $2,500 a bottle. Joseph Phelps Magnum Insignias, those are $2,500 a bottle. Plus I bought other, like, champagne. Champagnes are super cheap. if you go there, they're like $30. So I bought like, I don't know, I want to say 12 bottles of champagne, 2 magnums of that, because we have a Christmas party for the office and I like to help out. And so I give them wine for that. And what else did I get? I don't know. Like, I'll take a picture of my wine thing and send it to you. It's like I have a 400 bottle wine and scotch bar.
Oh, wow. Now, what
$1,500 a bottle.
on the wines? I'm like a red blend guy. What kind of wines are those that you bought?
So all of them are red, except for a few. I got a couple Chardonnays from ZD because it's the only one I liked.
Yep.
Probably in my thing, 250 reds, and maybe like between the champagnes and the whites, like another 75.
Oh, wow. Now, who'd you go out with? Was this a date out there? This sounds like this might have been a date.
Well, DJ Darcy, she's Darcy Dolce.
Mm.
Like, hey, listen, do you want to go? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. So we just went.
Just spontaneous on the fly.
Yeah, why not? Look at me.
No,
going,
I get.
randomly fucking, hey, I'm gonna go to Montana, and then I fell in love with it. So
That's what I always joke about. I want to move away sometimes, but I also love Vegas, so where I never want to leave here forever either. Like,
No.
but
go to Montana for like a week, and you might change your mind.
what part were you at out there?
Kalispell Whitefish area.
Now you're looking. You're buying a house out there? Is that correct?
No, I'm buying all the land, so it's 40 acres for 200,000, and then I have built out there picked out, so they're gonna construct all the cabins, and then I already spoke with Browsers a little bit about sponsoring runs. So then I'll have like Articats there cleaning out and doing what they need to do, and it'll be dope.
So you bought this land, or you're buying this land. You're going to build. How many cabins are you going to build on that? How many?
20?
Okay, there was a little delay on the sound on that. 20 cabins.
Yep.
And you're funding all of this, so you're going to do 20 cabins out there, and then in Brazzers they want to do. When you say a run, now explain that.
You go. Have you been skiing before? Or snowboarding?
No, I've heard sounds. I know from Dumb and Dumber. That's about the extent of it.
Too. So basically, you're going down a slope. So you can have a groom slope, which means like everyone goes down it. You know that there's not going to be trees in the course or anything else. You can go down like raw. You can go down like a whole bunch of different things. I'm learning as I'm hanging out with these skiers, and they want to sponsor it. So instead of it being like, so there's like blue diamonds, the bunny hill, black diamonds, and it's all ranked on how like advanced the grade is or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of having like a blue diamond, we can have it be NC-17, and then like the black diamond triple X slope or something like that. So
Ooh, I like it.
yeah, it's just something cute. I don't know. I'm just
That is gonna be. You're turning into quite the entrepreneur, Phoenix Murray.
yes, I love it.
And you have the backing of Brazzers while you're there. That is very, very powerful. That's good. So, are you going to have a house out there for yourself, a cabin for yourself then? Or what's the deal with that? What's the plan?
So a lot of I love Montana also because as I went there, I literally fell in love with all the people too. And they like me and they're like, you can stay at my house. You can stay at my house. You can stay at my house. So yes, I'll have a cabin there that's mine. But if it gets busy, I need to rent it out. I can always stay at my friend's house.
Brazzers too. I can imagine the stories they could tell on Brazzers with having that setup there in Montana. Montana could become the #1 porn state.
You know, Republican there, which is another reason why I like it. So I don't know. It's very much like I can do whatever I want, and as long as you follow the rules. You know what their rule is? Just make sure you don't like anyone that's not Republican. I was like, okay, yes, sir. Oops, sorry, guys. Did I just break some political things? You don't like me anymore? Sorry.
Yeah. No, don't worry, Phoenix. How have you been with everything going on? This has been crazy going on, the whole coronavirus. It's still
going.
on. Yeah. There's the vaccine talk I've heard my doctor told me it's like a month away possibly, but I don't know.
Well, again, they're trying to make it as smooth as possible for the next president. But he doesn't have to deal with the severe economic drop that he's given to Trump, because that way, if you plan it the right way. Also, if you look at the economy in other countries, like China was going down, England down, the euro,
Switzerland too.
So and now all of a sudden they're going up and we're going down, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of shitty because it's like it's at the expense of us. I mean, look, if they lock Vegas down again for another 2 weeks, imagine. And it's right before Christmas and New Year's. Again, these are tourist times for us.
Oh, I'm freaking out with everything I've noticed, and like but I just saw a thing that was 8 million Americans have gone into poverty during this. Vegas has been hit the hardest. There's places shut down like they're not coming back. It's like jobs have been eliminated that are not coming back.
Palms is gone. Encore is like part-time open. You have Palazzo doing the same thing now, part-time open. Like these are places where people don't understand. Oh, well, the hotel's just closed. No, these are people's jobs.
They employ thousands of people.
Don't get it because they're not in Vegas. You know what I mean? They don't understand. Like
there's in these hotels, there's so many different businesses inside the hotels themselves, from restaurants to bars to nightclubs to all the casino jobs, the slot jobs. There's, I mean, the food and beverage managers, the drink managers. There's the hotel, the cleaning crew, all the way management for like this. There's thousands of jobs. Like Texas is closed. Fiesta's closed. My mom lost her job. That's not back. She's older. She's not getting rehired anywhere. So who do you think that falls on? Like,
well, why? And that's where it's like, you know, the fatigues are putting those up for sale, and you just go, okay, so they're letting this property go. Well, hopefully someone else wants to buy it, but who wants to buy it right now whenever we're in such an economic decline?
No one's gonna. It's such a huge risk. It's that's where there's gonna be this huge lag in time of like why we need to get going, because it's gonna take time to overcome this now.
Yep. And you look at all the different hotels that we've tried to start up. Remember, there was the Asian hotel, all based like it was all red and jade and everything else went under because there's just no tourism equals no profit in Vegas.
Yeah. No, it's, you know, and I'll never, I've said it from the beginning. I don't think shutdowns ever should have been a thing. I think because the whole thing is flawed in that money is essential. Money's oxygen. Money is essential. So therefore, every job is essential. You can't, because what's happening is we did not replace the money for people. If we froze bills and then did it that way, that's a different scenario and actually helped out people. Instead, though, we have caused people to lose everything, causing like there's so many more problems going on that, in my opinion, and this is just in everything, health has never been everyone's problem. It's an individual problem. And if you don't take care of yourself, it's not everyone else's job. I'm all for wearing masks. I'm all for social distancing, but we don't do this for anything else. We don't. All we could do though is put rules in place with the mask and everything, but we got to get going.
Yeah, I agree. But big, since when in the history of all of the U.S., all the world history, have you ever quarantined everyone? No, people who are more susceptible to getting it.
I'm all for that.
And not only that, but I'm not getting the vaccine. Fuck that shit. It's
no, a lot of people aren't.
60%, they said. Like, honest facts are showing 60%, not 90% like everyone's saying it is. So if 60% of the people, so 40% are still going to get COVID. Yeah.
I know, though, my thing is I look at it, whatever it takes to get things back open and going again for whatever, because whatever's going on, you know, and it's very real. I understand it. And it's my heart goes out to the people. Problem is people die every single day. Death is a part of life, and you can't escape. When it's your time, it's your time. I'm a firm believer of that as well. And it's like that we're trying to now control everything through this, where we don't do that on anything else. Right. But I do understand all sides. I just look at it, you know, from what's going on, and I look at it having a business. It's caused a lot of problems on, you know, for me, my manufacturing times have almost tripled from being 4 weeks to closer to 10 weeks now because of ingredients and shipping and like my shipping on stuff from China, the shipping cost tripled for shaker. The shipping costs more than the shaker bottles now. Like, yeah, it's crazy, right?
Crazy.
But it is what it is. I'm hopeful, though. I remain optimistic, and hopefully we can get back on track, and everyone will look back and just like, what a crazy year. But
2021, guys.
I think 2021 I'm going to go out on a limb. I think 2021 is going to be an amazing year.
So my question is, after you go and get your new stem cells put in, How long will it take recovery-wise this time, do you think?
So I feel like if you were to see me right now, you would notice a huge difference in me from last time you saw me, like physically everything. Like I'm pretty.
House and you made me do this, so.
The what?
I wanted to come to your house to do this. You're like, no, we're just gonna do it on this.
Well, this is because I record a different way now. I don't record how I used to, where I send it off for editing. I record through StreamYard because this is like what the cool kids do.
Oh,
So,
cool. So.
and I go live with it, but it's, yeah, we could still, well, we could do a Ryback TV video.
Yeah, we need a drink.
People, yeah, that too. People want to see us do another video together.
Food one.
Yeah, that's why I said me, you, and Kimmy. I honestly just want to title the video "Threesome Mukbang: Ryback, Phoenix Marie, and Kimmy Granger." Get it on. It would be the greatest. It would get by the best amount of views on YouTube. The what?
Kimmy moving to Vegas? I know she comes here often.
Don't get my hopes up.
I think she is.
I'll have to message her and see.
Yeah.
Do you talk to her often or no?
No, we're not super close, but I mean, I adore her.
Oh, wait. So is this one of those things you guys aren't like?
No, we're good, actually. Just so you know.
Okay.
I just never got to fuck her. So.
Oh, is that all that it is?
Yeah, it's rude.
Do you think she's not into you then? Is that the problem?
No, we just haven't been booked together.
Why don't you guys? Oh, but you don't do your own stuff anymore. But well, I'm trying to get this set up here. We do the food video. You never know what one thing leads to the other.
Right.
I'll record for your guys' cam soda. The what's it called? No, so I get the stem cells February 8th. I'm almost. I'm like I could go back right now. Like I'm just trying. I've wrote this thing out and. The game plan was get that last round, and that will help secure me because I never intend on losing my health ever again. So very soon, I would say honestly, February. I would say March, April is a very good timeline for wanting to be back if I get the stem cells on February 8th. So
Exosomes on Tuesday. So I'll be ready before you. Sorry.
You're going to have to wait for me, Phoenix.
Always have to wait for you, fool.
I know. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, though. But thank you very much for joining me today. It's always we will literally set up a Ryback TV video. We need to
figure it out. Are you giving or are you staying home?
I'm actually having people over for Thanksgiving. I'm doing a vegan Thanksgiving here. You have you and your niece. You guys should come be a part of the vegan Thanksgiving.
What time is it going to start?
We're doing an all-day thing. We're going to have tons of drinks here, everything. I got Austin Aries, the other wrestlers coming, and then Brenda and this guy, John, boyfriend, girlfriend from California. They're vegans. We're going to be ordering food and cooking, doing the whole deal, and we're going to have a fridge full of Bud Light seltzers.
Bud Light seltzers.
Wait, well, you could bring some of your drinks if you want. I'll probably have red wine, but they're big Bud Light seltzer fans, so.
Why?
They're good. Have you not had them? But would you be able to do a vegan Thanksgiving?
Why don't you get tequila instead?
We could. Well, we want to be able to enjoy the dinner at Phoenix. We can't have everything completely out of hand here. That's why you start shaking shots, anything, Jesus.
Actually, I get rambunctious after one. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, you're a cheap date. But you are welcome. If you honestly, I'm having a big get together here. We're going to see how many other people. But it's a vegan Thanksgiving though, so no meat allowed.
California, so.
Oh, you're going to California?
She is. I think we'll see. I'm not sure exactly what she's planning.
Wait, so you're spending Thanksgiving alone?
Yeah. We're doing like a porn Thanksgiving with one of my friends, but.
Wait, what's a porn Thanksgiving?
Means it's a bazillion porn stars eating turkeys.
Oh, that's just a porn. Okay, that's pretty straightforward.
Well, I've probably fucked everyone in the room. That's what that means.
More than turkeys getting stuffed that day, huh?
Damn. Hopefully.
It's well, geez, I'm just where's that going down at?
Johnny Castle's house.
He lives in Vegas too. So many people live in Vegas. Like there's big Frank Thomas, the baseball player, lives here. Like Jose Canseco, all these guys. Like I grew up like loving in baseball. I go, man, everyone just moves here, and I don't know about. I never know.
Did Johnny just end up in that group with you too?
Did who?
Johnny Castle end up in that group? You're like, all these guys I used to love and know.
Oh, no, not John. No, I'm talking about like baseball players, like athletes, not the porn stars. I always get I hate it when I get from the young wrestling fans or whoever they'll see my videos. They go, "Oh, you look like a Johnny Sins," and I get mad. The what?
Way bigger than he is.
Yeah, but they don't. Just from I think that's how people are. Like it's like the Goldberg stuff. It's like if you're bald and have facial hair, we all look. It's like it's just the stereotype.
Oh, babe.
So, but yeah. So some of your fans say that it really pisses me off.
My fans.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, if you do Thanksgiving, let me know. You're more than welcome.
Foods. Listen, I'm gonna show up to everyone's house and be like, "Hello, do you have food?"
Yeah, you can just make an appearance. We'll just do photos
Yeah, it's fine.
and make it look like we're the happiest people on the planet.
Like drunk.
Yeah, you'll just take an Uber here. You're pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy to get drunk. We know this, so
Yeah. But all right then. Well, then we'll talk. We'll see if we can make it happen. But so, where's the best place for everyone to find you? I know you're Phoenix Squadron on Instagram.
Of course, for my umpteenth time, at least it's finally growing. And people on Twitter and OnlyFans.com.
Good deal. Well, Phoenix, thank you very much as always.
Thank you. Mwah. Enjoy.
All
your
right.
day.
Have a great one, Phoenix.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix Marie. Thank you very much for joining me on today's show. And guys, as always, check out Feed Me More Nutrition. Our Black Friday sale is going on now. Save 30% with discount code Black Friday 30 on feedmemore.com. You've just listened to another episode of The Ryback Show. Feed me more.